Hi, Vie girls. My name is Laura Anderson. I'm one of your coaches, and today I'm going to be taking you through a quick flow with a focus on heart openers and twists. For today, go ahead and grab a prop of some sort. If you have a yoga block, awesome. If not, you could just use a folded blanket. That will give you the same effect. So for this, we're going to start with our legs out long, and we're going to come into a gentle heart opener with that blanket either folded or the block set up right behind us. We're going to lower down gently so that that block or yoga blanket is about sports bra height underneath your chest. So your sit bones are flat on the mat. You'll feel the ribs flare open. And then if you're comfortable doing so, maybe closing the eyes, bringing the arms out by your sides. Start to connect to the breath. Slow inhale through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Good. Take a moment here on your back. Notice where your mind wants to wander to. See if you can allow yourself to just let that go. Give yourself these next few moments to be present, to focus on the breath, and to connect with the body. One more breath here in this gentle heart opener. And then gently prop yourself back up. Lean to one side. You're going to remove that block or blanket. And we're going to actually come up to a tabletop position. So you can cross the ankles one way or another, making your way into all fours. So shoulders are going to be stacked over wrists. Hips are stacked directly over the knees. From here, we're going to come into a pose called thread the needle. So you're going to ground down through your left hand. You're going to inhale the right arm up towards the sky, finding that gentle twist. So I'm pushing away from the left hand, reaching the right fingertips open as far as my body will allow them to go. And then you're going to exhale, thread the needle. So I'm going to dive my right hand in between the left hand, left knee, sink my right shoulder down towards the earth. So my left hand stays right here. That left hand is pushing the chest open, and you're finding a gentle twist here. You might have a different variation of this pose that your body likes to go to. If so, feel free to follow your heart. One more breath. Coming out the way we came in, push that left hand into the mat. Inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky, and then land that right palm. We'll switch it out. So ground down through the right fingertips. Inhale the left fingertips up to the sky. So you're pushing away from the right hand using that traction to help open and find that twist. Exhale, thread the left hand in between the right hand, right knee as you sink the left shoulder down towards the ground. So that right hand is in front of my face, and I'm going to use that to kind of open the chest, maybe lifting the gaze up towards the sky. Breathing into the twist here. Coming out the way we came in, really ground down through the right hand. Inhale, sweeps the left arm back up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the left fingertips. From here, we're gonna walk the hands forward. We're gonna come down onto our belly and make our way into Sphinx pose. So for Sphinx, we're gonna stack the elbows right underneath the shoulders. Fingertips are reaching forward, and you're going to push away from the shoulders. So you're super active here. You're not collapsing down. You can squeeze the glutes a little bit. Spread the fingers wide, keep the arms where they are, but in order to find some traction for this heart opener, I want you to think about pulling the arms back and then working the chest forward. So it's like you're trying to pull your sternum towards the front of the room. Slow breath here. Really getting into that upper back. Good. You can add in a little bit of a neck stretch, so dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, and then allowing the chin to drop down towards the chest, rolling over to the left. Make sure that you stay nice and active in those shoulders. That'll help that neck stretch feel better. Once more over to the left. Good, and then lower down. Bring those hands underneath the shoulders. Into a tabletop position and then walk the knees forward. From here, we're gonna come into camel pose. So this is something that I want to urge you to not go into too aggressively, especially if you haven't warmed up before this. Camel can be a pretty intense pose. So listen to your body as we go. Only go as far as what feels good today. You're gonna bring yourself onto your knees. So you're standing on your knees. Your knees are separated a bit. You're gonna bring your hands onto your low back, fingertips face down. Start by plugging the shoulders down, work the elbows towards one another, and then squeeze your glutes, so really engaging in the backside body. You'll start by pushing the hips forward. Think about lifting the chest, lifting the gaze, and then starting to maybe take the gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep squeezing the glutes, keep pushing the hips forward. Again, find the depth that feels good for you. Make sure that you can breathe. And then slowly lift yourself up, sink your hips down. Option always to pause the video and hold any of these poses for a little bit longer if you'd like. Next, we're gonna come in to a seated twist. So you're gonna extend the left leg out long. You're gonna cross the right foot over the left leg, and then you'll bring that right hand behind you. So I like to use that right hand to help prop myself up, finding a nice long spine. I'm gonna cross the left elbow over my right knee, and then use the traction there to help open the chest and start to twist towards the right. Bringing the gaze over the right shoulder. Keep that left foot flexed. Notice if you're rounding the spine or if that right shoulder is inching up. Try to plug it down. Focus on that breath as you breathe and twist. Good. Gently make your way back to center. We'll switch it out. So you'll extend the right leg out long, cross that left leg over the right, flex the right foot back, and then start by bringing the left hand behind you. Inhale sits you up tall. Cross the right elbow over the left knee, and then use that elbow to kind of push into the knee to help you twist to the left here. Allow the chin to go towards the left side of the room. Again, really sitting up tall, plugging that left shoulder down, breathing into the twist. Good, slowly making your way back to center. We'll close out with a final twist on our back, coming into our supine twist, probably my favorite stretch. So bringing yourself all the way down onto the ground. Left leg will go out long, right leg will come into the chest. So find a light grip on that right leg. Option to do a little bit of a hip opener here, pulling that right knee towards your right armpit, maybe rolling the right ankle, wiggling the toes. Allow the back of the head to be heavy into the mat, shoulders are relaxed down. From here, you're gonna bring the right hand out to the right side of the room, extending directly out from the shoulder, and then your right palm is gonna be face up. Plug your right shoulder blade into the mat, and then use your left hand to start to draw the knee across the body. You can kind of adjust the hips so that they're a little bit further under you. And then don't worry about how far that knee goes. Some people think that that knee has to be touching the ground. What I'd rather you focus on is keeping those shoulder blades heavy on the mat. That'll allow you to feel that full spinal twist here, and you won't push it too far. Maybe bringing the gaze out over the right arm, getting into the neck a little bit as well. Once you've found the variation that works for you, see if you can just breathe into it. Slow that heart rate down. Good. Gently draw that knee back to center. Option to give it one more squeeze. Before you extend the right leg out long, we'll switch it out. Pull the left knee into the chest. So same thing here, maybe starting with that gentle hip compression, pulling the left knee towards the left armpit, rolling the ankle, wiggling the toes. Back of the head is heavy. Let go of any tension in the forehead or jaw. From here, left arm goes out to the left side of the room. Again, palm face up. Really plug that shoulder blade into the mat. Start to draw the knee across the body. Option to kind of inch those hips a little further underneath you. As you draw the knee over, see if you can really plug that left shoulder blade down, and then maybe gaze out over the left arm. Good, so that left knee does not have to touch the ground. Find a variation that works for you where you feel a twist, but there's no sharp shooting pain. And then see if you can relax into it, focus on that breath. Good, gently draw yourself back to center, bringing both knees into the chest, maybe a little rock side to side or up and down. When you're ready, making your way to a seated position on the mat, sitting however is comfortable. Sitting up tall, bringing the hands onto the legs. We'll close with a final breath together. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Thanks for joining me, V Girls, Strength and Sisterhood.